What's good, everybody? It's your boy Untold Insight, and today we will be reviewing a special plant, a plant that I've used for a couple of years now, and I understand it very good, so I'm actually going to talk about it. The name of this herb is called Blue Lotus, and yes, Blue Lotus. Okay, the reason why I emphasized on the Blue Lotus is because a lot of people don't understand the difference between lotus, the pink one, the white one, the red one, the purple one, even the blue one. They don't know the difference. Rather yet do they know the difference between the lotus and the lilies. A lot of places where you buy supposedly blue lotus, they're not actual lotuses. They're actually lilies. So people sometimes when they give their reviews and their take on it, they're not actually understanding that it's not the effect that they're shooting for. Okay, most of the reviews that you see on YouTube are pretty much people just getting high, or smoking it rather. And that's not the way Blue Lotus was meant to be consumed back in the day in the Egyptian times. It was consumed whether you ate the whole plant or you soak it in wine for weeks and then drank it, because it helped extract the alkaloids. So smoking it, not only does you burn off a lot of the actual alkaloids that help you feel those nice, beautiful, euphoric, well-being, centered feeling of Zen, but you're not getting the full dosage because you're killing it the moment you light it up, and you're not really appreciating the plant for its true self and true form. I really take this plant serious because it's a plant that's changed my life in many ways. It's opened up my third eye. It's helped me expand my mind, my thinking. It's even helped me with my creating, because I usually create music, and it's helped me create in different ways and help me see things and hear things differently. It enhances the sensibilities, if that makes sense to you guys. Well, it does for me. But pretty much when I hear a lot of these reviews, most of them when they actually give in the reviews, it's not actually describing the actual feeling of it when you actually do feel what Blue Lotus feels like. Now, do know Blue Lotus is beautiful and I love it, but it's not my favorite lotus. My favorite lotus is the pink lotus, but that's going to be another review, and I'll explain why in the next review. But we're going to continue on with this blue one. So everybody, like I said, pretty much just smokes it and they say that they feel kind of high. First off, this plant gives you no high feeling whatsoever. So pretty much 80% of people that done the review saying they feel high is a total lie. What this gives you, it's a sense of relaxation, a sense of well-being, a sense of Zen, a sense of center, opening of your chakras, feeling the energy flow, enhancing your eyesight, giving you this tingly feeling all over your body. You can feel your auras all over yourself. You can feel the energy of things. You become more spiritual with it. It's a unique plant, and that's why I talk about it with such high regard, and I hold it so high up there, because I've experienced it in many ways. And a lot of people say that you cannot use Blue Lotus in water and make a tea out of it. Well, I'm sorry to bust the bubble, but you could. It can be extracted in hot water, and I've called companies as well, and big companies, and they said that you can't do it. It's false. You can actually extract the alkaloids in water and get a feeling. You do need to know the right dosage for the tea, which I will share with you guys. It's 5 grams. All right, that is pretty much a mild side tea, which will give you a nice feeling of complete relaxation. Now for me, the best way to consume it and use it for you can actually feel it is either if you're going to meditate, right? If you're going to do some deep meditation, that's the best time to take it, because it takes about a good maybe like 10 to 20 minutes for you can actually feel the actual effects of the plant. It's not a plant that you actually take and you could feel it instantly, like Damiana. As soon as you consume Damiana, you could automatically feel it. Blue Lotus is a little bit different. It starts to open up and it creeps up. But I've tried this, man. Let's just say I've tried the leaf in capsule form, tea form, alcohol tincture form. Worked. I've tried the flower the same ways in capsule and pretty much tea tincture form. But for me, the best part of the actual flower It's not the bulbs, it's not the root, it's not the leaf, it's the actual stems. Those little things that look like little hairs. Those is where the most potent part of the alkaloid lays in the Blue Lotus. So if you could get 5 grams of just that, make a nice tea out of it, you would have nice relaxation feeling. Do know when you make the tea, in the bottom of your cup, you will see like this white, it look like chalky thing. It's like white powder in your cup. That's the actual alkaloid that you extract. A lot of people use that to make powerful extracts or a 5-to-1 ratio of Blue Lotus, but like I say, just consume it, enjoy it. Another way to enjoy it is if you create things like I do. I usually like to consume it before I start creating because it helps relax me. And like I said, it puts me in a zoned out state, but it's not really a foggy state because I have such a clear mind. But it's just the right state for letting the mind just run free and wild. Like I said, man, I've tried this plant in so many forms, and half the time when I hear these people talk about how they feel high, they got a mild buzz, that's not the actual feeling. Like I said, sometimes they're consuming the lilies and they're not even sure what they're taking. Blue Lotus though, do know that being that you're buying it in dry form, it's not going to be as potent as if you had it like a fresh Blue Lotus, an actual plant or flower. You would feel the effects much more stronger, and you wouldn't need that much of it. But that's just my take on that actual plant. For those that tried it and you feel the same sense, I'm going to give you a description of how I feel when I take it. Everything around me becomes energy. I feel this super tingly sensation between my forehead, and it's kind of like my eyes start to actually feel it as well, and I feel like the energy around my whole body. I become in this super state of just tranquility, and that's when I know that it's consumed me. My mood lifts, I become happy, and also do know it's great if you do have pain. Blue Lotus also takes away pain. It's an anti-inflammatory as well, and there's a whole bunch of other great medical benefits to this plant. Now I'm not going to get into too deep about it because it'll be an endless video, because like I say, I really enjoy this herb a lot, and it's one of my favorite herbs. If I had to pick my top 3 herbs, this one would probably be in the top 3, and it would probably be number 1. But it's not the blue one. Like I said, for me the pink one works better. They affect people differently depending on your energies, depending on your chakras. That's how they actually work. The lotus affects the chakras and it affects the energy around you. That's why when I hear a lot of these people talk these reviews, they're just completely off and they're not understanding what they're saying. There's something special about this plant that, I'm going to continue to keep using, and hopefully people do a lot of research about it and they actually put out the full-blown evidence. There's some documentaries about this plant, and this is why it was so great back in the time of the Egyptians. The Blue Lotus was so popular in the Egyptian times. It had so much history to it, the same way that the pink has for Buddhism and all that. Like, this plant is very sacred. It goes back farther than a lot of herbs. So when you deal with this, deal with it with caution. Deal with it with an open heart. Deal with it with an open mind, and you will not be let down. Do not go in there automatically expecting a high, a mild buzz, or anything that would emulate something that marijuana would give you, because that's automatically what half these people say and what they're looking for when they use the word high. Remember, they are relaxation herbs. They're not herbs to stimulate you, to give you a super psychoactive feeling, okay? Just remember that. That's some food for thought. But anyway, hopefully this was informative for you people, and I waited a long time before I actually put this one out. I just wanted to make sure I had enough information to share with you people on things about it, because like I said, I hold this plant very close to me. And do expect me, I will be putting out a lot of reviews, and I'm sorry that I've taken so long to drop any more reviews. But if you guys really enjoyed this, comment below. Let me know that you did. Let me know if you want me to keep on making reviews on actual herbs and stuff like that, and sharing this information. Also, as I'm talking, hopefully you guys are looking at the screen, because I will be putting up information, pictures, and things about it. You know what I'm saying? That way you guys could also get visuals and stuff like that. Just, let me know if you guys really really want me to continue putting out reviews like this, because I really enjoy putting them out. But sometimes I don't put them out because I'm like, what the hell. But I do know that there's a lot of people that like information, and I enjoy sharing information, especially from experience that I've done. Remember, before you consume any type of herb or any type of product, always do research, because you may be allergic to some things about it. The stems have a lot of pollen in it, so people that have allergies to pollen, ragweed, and stuff like that, you may want to be careful, the same way you would want to be careful like to chamomile, because it's part of the daisy family, which is allergic for people like that. So always do your research about it. Do not consume anything without doing full-blown research about it to make sure that it's safe. Like I said, how one plant affects one person affects someone else totally different. That's why I say go in there with an open eye, heart, mind, and you will never be let down from anything. All right? Peace and love. To the next review. It's your boy Untold Insight. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace.